Hey Kawhi, given how much you guys were talking about how motivated you guys were after how everything ended in the bubble last season, well, how good was it to basically not to hold on to that lead against the defending champs, and also to see PG bounce back like he did in that second half?
I mean, it was good. I'm not thinking about last year. Uh, it's a different team. Um, I'm just happy that we kept playing basketball the right way, pretty much. Even if we lost the game, the lead, we turned around, we stayed positive. We kept playing our basketball, pretty much. We ran our offense, and that's what I take pride in tonight. That everybody had each other's back, speaking positive, and we kept communicating on the floor, and we pushed out a win.
And what did you see from Paul in that second half when he got hot? Ty said that Paul showed him that he was unstoppable.
Got to his spots. He was taking his time. Found his rhythm. Kept pushing it from there, and him making those shots. It helped us. But the big thing is that once the Lakers started scoring the ball, we stayed positive and we started getting stops, and that led to Paul getting a rhythm on the offensive end.
Thank you.
Move over to Rachel Nichols.
Hey, Kawhi. I heard you say earlier about how one of your goals this year is to have that on-court chemistry. How much of that did you feel out there tonight? You've got some new additions.
I think we're still working and wanting to improve, but like I was just saying, I just appreciate everyone staying locked in and focused and just being positive and keeping their heads up. Once we seen the league going down, we talked to each other. We tried to figure out what was going on, and we came out in the second half and playing good basketball. We ended that third quarter well and finished the fourth quarter pretty good too. So that's what I take pride in. Not to miss or make shots. As long as we communicate on the floor doing our defensive jobs, it just feels good out there to play basketball.
Thanks.
We'll go over to Tomer.
Hey, Kawhi, congrats on the win. I just want to know, you guys have like two starting units essentially with Zoo coming off the bench. Pat was talking about how he's a big body. He's not just a traditional backup, I guess. What is the versatility that both units give you when it comes to shooting, defense, stuff like that?
Zoo's good. You know what I mean? He started all last year for us throughout the regular season, the playoffs. And, he plays defense well. He does a great job of protecting the rim, making guys change their shots. He might not get a lot of blocks, but he's trying to contest layups, dunks. He's putting his body in front of the point guards or whoever is driving the ball to the paint. And, that's big for us to have a guy like that coming off the bench. And, Serge is doing a good job too. I think in the past decade, he was the leading shot blocker. It's a little underrated right there, but, I think a lot of people don't know that. So he's a good rim protector, good big that can stretch the floor, very focused out there. And it's going to go a long way. We just want to keep building off of it.
Thank you.
We'll go over to Nick Hamilton.
Hey, Kawhi, congrats on the win. You talked a lot about just the positivity and the team chemistry. Where do you see that continuing to develop? I know it's only one game, but how do you see that continuing to develop and being able to allow you guys to get victories, especially stay poised and when you're losing leads like that?
It's just going to help us. As long as we are doing our job, what we write on that board, what we talk about and shoot around, and limit our mistakes. That's where the team chemistry comes from. And, when things are not going well, you need that positive criticism, pretty much. And that's going to push guys to either play better or if they are miscommunicating on the floor or missing reads on either end. I think it would help if everybody steps up to say something. But like I said, it is game one. we want to keep building on it and have the same energy night after night. So, we're not there yet. It's a long season ahead of us.
We got time for 2 more. We'll go to Farbod first.
Hey Kawhi, last season PG had mentioned he wanted to make your life easier as a leader, and tonight really seemed like that type of game where he was able to just step in and handle all the pressure. What did you see from him in terms of him being a leader tonight?
Just being talkative, but I mean, just because somebody makes shots does not mean they're being a leader. You can't just say that. You know what I mean? Last year in the playoffs when he was missing shots, he was still talking, communicating, playing the right way, playing defense. They just didn't fall for him. And, tonight his shots fell. But obviously he is making my job easier by talking to people and, like I said, giving instructions on, missed assignments or if we're not running the plays right. But, you just can't say you're a leader because you're making shots. I don't think that's fair.
And Thomas, you can go ahead.
Hey, Kawhi. I just kind of wanted to, really get your thoughts just on what you thought about the new offense. I know Ty spoke about incorporating the triangle. Did you feel the movement tonight and just kind of the way that the ball was moving and wasn't sticking?
Yeah, I felt the movement. You know what I mean? We got to a couple of isolations when we needed to. But for the most part, everybody's trying to play the right way. And, when you see that on the floor, the ball is hopping, guys are getting shots, getting the shots that they want is great. It just builds a team camaraderie from there. And I think, we still want to improve. At times it did get stuck, but, it's the first game. It was a quick summer for everyone. And, let's just keep going, staying focused.